Okay, trombone players, today is the day I hoped it would never come. My instrument maker told me that the slide of my trombone has reached the end of its life. This has been the trombone I've been playing for 20 years. I think I got it in 2006, now it's 2025. I probably played it for 19, 20 years. I played thousands of concerts with it. I traveled the world with it. I was playing in Africa, in Asia, in South America, a lot in Europe, of course. Probably 25 countries, thousands of practice hours. This is the horn I actually did university with. So all the practicing that actually made me a professional trombone player, I did with this very horn. It's a King 3B vintage model around 1975. When I bought it, it already had a life. You could see that it already had a life. So this trombone had a fantastic life because it had a life. And then I got it and I played it for another 20 years. And today I went to my instrument maker and, you know, it had some accidents. Over time, it had some accidents. The worst one was in 2023 in Berlin. I hit the music stand with my slide and I let the slide go to catch the music stand. And afterwards, it was in the middle of the show. Afterwards, I only had 5 positions left. So I had to play half a show with half a trombone. And there were some other accidents. And, you know, apparently I'm sweating more than average players, and so my sweat from my hands just destroyed the slide. Now the instrument maker, of course, he could make it work again. It's not that great, actually. And what he told me is when he rinsed it, that there was water coming out of the slide, and he had to fix it with, so this patch here, that was already on it when I bought it. Then shortly afterwards, we had to fix it here with a patch. And now he added 1 patch, 2 patches, and the third one. So 1, 2, 3. 3 patches. So what he added, here is another one. So this slide had quite a life. And I don't know how many kilometers this slide actually made, but it must have been thousands of kilometers. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of playing the equipment game. So when I was like 20, 22, I decided this is going to be the equipment I'm going to sound good on. So I got this trombone, I got a mouthpiece, and then I just made it sound the way I wanted to, instead of trying, you know, all kind of trombones, all kind of mouthpieces. And I was ready to play this for the rest of a lifetime, but I didn't know that it's going to be the lifetime of the trombone that is going to be the deciding factor. The bell is still okay, no problem with the bell, but the slide has arrived at its end. Quite an emotional day, so I was not prepared for that. The instrument maker mentioned something last year, that he spends a lot of time with this slide and everything is very, very thin. But eventually it's game over. I could still play this slide maybe for another year, maybe for 2 years, but I have to find a solution that actually helps me long term, right? It's not just about having a slide that's okay. I need an instrument for another 20 years. And the reason I play the trombone is because I want to play the trombone for the rest of my life. I hope that's going to be another 40 years. And this slide is not going to make another 40 years. I could be lucky and get another 4 years, but now I definitely have to find a new solution. So what I'm currently doing, I got another trombone, another vintage King 3B. It's a bit younger and it's quite different to play. And what I'm going to try is to just replace the slide and actually keep the bell from my original horn and just switch the slides. Let's see how this goes. So I wasn't ready for that today when I went to the instrument maker. He already texted me, "Simon, I meant your slide, but we have to talk. And he told me he cannot guarantee anything with this slide anymore. So I spend a lot of time with this thing in my hands, and now it's going to be replaced, and for another lifetime of a slide. So I was quite emotional today because I wanted to play this horn for the rest of my life, for a lifetime, and now the lifetime of the slide is over. That's the story of today. Sad story.